Hello again, this is another bipolar film, and this one is all about my mental health nurse, and I'm going to call her Anne. That was her name, and she was the most amazing person, and she would come every single week, and we'd book a time when she would come. This was after my episode, when I got back home after the hospital, and she'd come and just make sure I was alright. And she'd ask me about how it was, you know, taking my medication, how I'm doing. We'd talk about maybe panic attacks I'd had, any concerns that I would have about things that were going on in my life at the time that were important. I would talk to her about, and she was just so easy to talk to, and she always had her big handbag with her, and she'd rummage around, and sometimes she'd type in the number to my psychologist, and if I had questions about my drugs, and because maybe I was coming off olanzapine, and you know, what should I be on now, and I'm not feeling that great, or you know, could I be feeling better if I did this, this and this, and she'd ask him maybe there and then on the phone, or sometimes she'd get back to me later and ring me back. Also, I had her number so I could ring her if I really needed to, and I remember that other people told me about friends who had bipolar or other mental illnesses, and they wouldn't go and get help, and they wouldn't ask for help, or they wouldn't tell anyone that they had any problems with bipolar or panic attacks, or you know, more serious things, and they would just be sitting at home dealing with their illness on their own. And if you're one of those people, don't do it. There's just so much help out there, and what is there to be afraid of? You could end up being a much happier person if you got help, and there's other people out there that have so many skills and so much knowledge that maybe you don't possess, and gosh, if you could have someone like Anne, my mental health nurse, was just instrumental, I think, for me feeling content in my own home, content with the way I was going about leading this new life with my label, you know, because everything's so new at the beginning, and like, what on earth's going on, or what do I need to do next? Should I be having another meeting about this, that and the other with my psychologist? And sometimes she would actually come to the meetings with him, and it'd be great because she could talk about things from her perspective, about what I've spoken to her about, and then I'd say my perspective, so he'd get like the whole story from both sides, and that was brilliant. And I remember the last meeting that I had with her was with him, and it was kind of the signing off, and I think that was at 6 months we signed off from each other, and I felt quite sad to say goodbye, really, because I wouldn't say that she'd become a friend, but she'd become someone that I'd got used to in my life, and that was just one of those people that it would have been much harder for me to heal as quickly as I did without her. Yeah, she brought clarity in all the confusion, and that's the best way to describe it, really. So thank you so much, Anne. If you ever see this video, you know who you are. Fabulous. Yeah. So if you'd like to subscribe, then press the red button, and if you would like to press the like button, press the blue button, and if you'd like to comment, then down below there's space. And yeah, if there's any links that I think are important, I'll pop those on down below as well. Thank you very much. Bye!